So today I want to be talking about something that I've been thinking about today, and it's been bugging me a little bit, and that thing is children who have cell phones. No! So I don't remember the first time that I got a cell phone, but I think I was maybe around 11 years old, 12 years old. This was like the shittiest flip open, already, like scratched up phone that you could probably get. Not the worst, but amongst those. So, anyway, it was my father's previously, and then he gave it to me, and it was solely for calling him. If I needed to communicate with him, if there were emergency, whatever, it was to talk to my dad. So now today I'm noticing a lot of little kids, and it's like their freaking iPhone 5 whipped out of their pocket. I'm like, dude, I dropped my phone. You are going to be running around, playing outside, doing all kinds of fun things. You don't need a phone with you, A. B, it might get dropped somewhere and broken and smashed into little bits, and my phones have done that before, which is why I don't buy expensive phones, and I still get hand-me-down phones because I'm not very good with them. So, anyway, my point A being is that, this doesn't apply to every child because some are very responsible, and I will give them that credit of being great with valuable items. But I just think that generally, a kid, they're gonna lose it or something's gonna happen to it. Probably. I'm just saying. And my second point is the bubble wrap, quotes, factor to this. Because I think that, yeah, it's a good idea if, you're not going to be with your kid, or, I don't know, you work kind of far away from them or something, you can't get to them right away if they need to contact you, then it's good for them to be able to have your number and, maybe, I don't know, somebody else's phone number. I guess I'm addressing this to parents primarily. But, it's a good safety net to a point. When you get to the point of, call me when you get to the park that's 2 blocks away, or make sure that you check your phone every 10 minutes in case mommy texted you. No, it's like, let your kids be kids. Let them go outside and play and have fun and not worry about their battery dying, because God only knows that if that thing dies, it's going to be the friggin' apocalypse. So, second point, to resume that one, is don't bubble wrap your children with cell phones. Please and thank you. Third, final point of this improvised rant, as usual, is the addiction factor to not just cell phones amongst young children, but also TV and computers and blah, 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 blah. When I was a very young child, yeah, there was TV, and yes, there were computers. But, we didn't have iPhones, and we didn't have our own little, there were Game Boys and such, but it wasn't the same as being able to go onto an app store, get free apps, and just, play them all day long, which is what some kids do. I've seen it firsthand. Little kids, just sit there, and they play them, and you're like, come on, let's go outside, let's go swimming, let's do something that doesn't involve what you're holding in your hand. Let's go interact with some humans. They're like, nah, I'd rather just sit here on my ass all day and play on, my phone and play Angry Birds, and yeah, that's fun. But there's a point with every human being when you kind of have to go, okay, you're addicted to your electronic device. Stop it. So that applies to not just children, but also people who are in, their 40s, or older, or whatever, whoever. It applies to a lot of people. But I would say that if you have a child who has a phone that has games or entertainment available to them, or, what are they called? An iPod Touch. If they have one of those, limit it. Also computers, TV, blah, blah, blah. Limit not in a severe, strict, consequence-bearing way, but just in a way that's kind of like, maybe you've been on your phone for long enough, playing Angry Birds, you want to go outside and play with the other kids, that kind of thing. So I would say that point is basically limit your children and don't let them become addicted to technology at a very, very young age, because when you're young and innocent and free to go and do cool things in the world, creativity sparks and your imagination develops and all kinds of wonderful things can come of it. So, power to the parents who still let their children go outside and play, because I think that it's important and significant in every young child's life, and then that leads to healthy lifestyles as an adult as well. So kudos to you, parents who are doing that. So anyway, thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to watch some more improvised rants, or maybe some dancing, or, whatever else pops into my brain of creative thoughts and such. You have a lovely day.